Namaste, y'all, and welcome. So we're back in our yoga chairs, and we'll do a little bit of movement where we will get up out of our chairs at points today. So make sure you are on a stable ground and you don't slide. So if you're on a kitchen floor, put a carpet or move your chair to some place that it's comfortable and it won't slide. With that in mind, settle in, sit on down, and lengthen your spine. Roll your shoulders up, squeeze them up by your ears. Really draw them, keep going. You think you can lower them, but we'll just keep reaching. Feel that motion and then exhale and let them drop. Let's do that a couple more times. Squeeze them up. Feel the contraction. Squeeze, squeeze, squeeze. Keep the jaw soft and then exhale, let it drop. Just loosening things up. One more time. Let's draw them up. Reach them, feel your shoulder blades glide upwards, open, squeeze in, maybe your chest rises, and then exhale. You can drop them and just settle. Just notice how open you feel across the chest. Notice how relaxed you feel in your shoulders. And then let's just take the right shoulder and bring it up and drop it. Inhale as it comes up, and we drop. One more time, right shoulder draws up, left shoulder balances, and we drop. And then let's go ahead and move to the other side. So inhale, left shoulder comes up. What do you feel? Exhale, let it go. I'm just going to toy with both sides of the body today. So we'll draw left shoulder up. Careful not to drop the ear near the shoulder. Keep the length in your neck and drop it. One more time, it comes up. And then we drop. Settle in. Take a moment here. And then just wiggle into your sits bones. Those two bones on your bum. Wiggle on in. Let's lift onto the right and then move our way over to the left. Take a couple of rocky motions. Eventually we're going to line up our shoulders over our sits bones and our hips. Just keep rolling, releasing the muscles, massaging our glutes, and then come back to center. See if you can draw your pelvic bone down. Keep a nice long spine. Reach the crown of your head up. And then let's just gently bow our head to our heart. Let the chin drop, your head drop. Shoulders are over the hips, the spine is nice and long. And we're going to stay here for a couple of breaths. Inhaling through our belly, drawing the breath up into our ribs and our chest. Exhaling chest, ribs, and belly. Keep that circular motion nice and steady. Inhale, drawing up. Exhale, keeping the length. Letting the breath travel down the body. Familiarize yourself with the trunk, your torso. Draw the breath out into the side bodies. Feel the ribs expand. The underarms. Then let it travel down. We're expanding the body. Inhale, feel the breath in the back of the body. Let your tummy be soft. Exhale, let it float down your spine. Now we're going to isolate the breath a little bit here. So as you inhale into your belly. And then push the belly button down towards your pelvis. We'll do that a couple of times. Inhale into the lower belly. Exhale, push it down, let it go. Feel that relaxing motion on the exhale. Inhale, feel the belly button draw towards the spine. Don't suck anything in, we don't want to obstruct our breath. But then exhale, let it flow back down into the hips, into the pelvis. From here, with our chin still tucked, our shoulders relaxed, we're going to draw the breath into our lower belly, up into our ribs. Exhale, let it travel from the ribs down into the belly. You might not think you're working your muscles, but you are. Inhale, lower belly, rib cage expands, opens. Exhale, you can exhale with an open mouth if you'd like. Rib cage down into the belly. 3-part breath. We're inhaling, softening. Exhaling, releasing. And this next breath, we'll draw it in through the belly, the ribs, the chest, and let the chest rise. Keep the chin tucked. Exhale, chest, ribs, and belly. This is called the Durga breath. Inhale, belly, ribs, and chest. Maybe your sternum lifts, the shoulder blades drop, and then we relax into the shoulders, the chest, the ribs, and the belly. A couple more times, drawing it all the way up closer to your chin. Maybe your head drops a little bit more. Releasing the neck. Fueling and providing space for our internal organs. Inhale, gliding motion as you lengthen belly, ribs, and chest. Maintain that length, that opening. And then exhale, releasing. Now just gently take a couple more breaths naturally. Feel places in the body that might have opened, where you have some more awareness. Feel the breath in the back of the body, the front of the body, and the sides. And from here, yogis, we're going to roll that right ear over towards the right shoulder. It's just going to roll over gently. The left hand's going to reach out to the side. Palm is facing down, and we'll stretch those left fingers. Breathe here, and then gently turn the chin so it reaches up towards the ceiling. Then roll it back down towards the sternum and the right shoulder. And release the neck muscles. Inhale, let it roll up. Soft in the throat, tongues relax, and then we exhale, we draw that chin right back down towards the right shoulder. No force. Inhale, belly, ribs, and chest. Draw the chin up. Face is soft. Eyes are relaxed. Fingers are extending away from that left shoulder. And we exhale as the chin rolls back down around to the right shoulder. Then lower the left hand down. Find that left or right ear rather over the right shoulder. And then from here we'll take our right hand to our head, finding your temple, and you'll just guide your head up to center. Take a moment and lower your hands down and just notice how you feel. Are you longer on one side? Feel that softness in the throat. Let's draw the head over towards the left. Let that left ear drop. Take the right arm out to the side, palm faces down, and go ahead and stretch the fingers away from the wrist. Maybe that allows you a little bit more room. If it becomes too much, you can always lower that hand down and bring it back out. Let the left ear drop and that right side of the neck open. We'll inhale and we'll draw our chin down towards the left shoulder, starting a little bit differently to see how we respond. Breathe into any sensations you're feeling. And then we'll roll the chin up, keeping your eyes closed. Once we open our eyes, we're going to engage the other muscles. We want to keep soft and focus on the muscles we're opening up now along the neck. Exhale as the chin comes back down towards that left shoulder. Soften your jaw and let your teeth part. Inhale, feel the belly, the ribs, and the chest rise, and the chin rolls up. Keep that left shoulder relaxed and on the back of the body. Keep reaching the pointer, the middle finger, and the ring finger on the right hand away as you roll the chin back down. No rush. One more time. Inhale, roll the chin up. Maybe you go a little bit further, but don't force anything. We don't want to create any more tension in the body. We're releasing tension. On your exhale, imagine that tension just falling away as you draw the chin down. We'll lower the right hand down. Feel the blood return to the fingertips, that energy. And we'll take the left ear to the left shoulder and the left hand to the temple. Guide your head up. Close your eyes for a minute, yogis. Sit on down. And just find balance. Let's bring our thumb and our pointer together, and then the other three fingers will come in line. So we're creating a little triangle with our hands. Go ahead and bring that to heart center. We're going to find balance in our breath, our body, our spirit. So let's just breathe in as you draw the breath in and lengthen. Exhale, keep that length. Let the breath flow freely and just feel the difference than you felt early in the practice. Lengthen, release tension and stress. And then let's bring our hands together in prayer. Notice when we say hello to one another in America, we have a tendency to wave with one hand. It's very individualistic. But in the Buddhist tradition, they bring both hands together and it's a prayer, it's a reverence, it's a bowing. So as you bring your palms together with the fingers, show a little reverence for your own body, for your breath, your spirit. Think of an intention or something you'd like to draw into your practice today. Maybe it's more balance. Maybe it's more awareness. Connect your thumbs to your heart. Perhaps you're looking for a little bit more love. And let's bow our heads to our heart, to our hands. Feel the neck now. Soften your jaw and let the chin drop on its own. Keep that length and connection to your chair. Your feet are hip distance apart, the toes are facing forward. And just breathe. Feel the breath in the back of the body around your heart. Let your shoulder blades be like capes. Let them be on the back of the body. Then let's bring our hands down to our knees. Chin is still tucked. And we're just going to gently turn our right foot out to the side. Left knee is in line with the left hip. The right foot is facing out to the side. We're going to twist towards the right. The chin is still tucked. So the chin and the head go over towards the right shoulder. Right hand is on the right knee. And we're going to take the left hand and we're going to bring it on the inside of the right foot, or the right leg rather, and the right hand on the outside. We're just going to gently draw the head forward, the heart forward over that right leg, stretching out of the hips, and then just gently round the spine and come back up, keeping the head tucked. And when you get up to the top, lift the chin, look up, and then exhale, roll forward, creating a wave motion. Rounding as you come over that right leg, drawing yourself up. We're just getting into the core now. So we'll just come forward. Feel the ripple of the wave. Round your spine. Reach out with your heart. Rocking motions. Awakening the right side of the body. We'll continue doing this one more time, leading with your heart. Going to where it's comfortable. You don't want to force anything or topple over. And then we round the spine and we come back up and we draw the head all the way up and we look to the right. Pause here, relax your legs. We're going to reverse it. So then from here, we're going to go ahead and square our shoulders. Right foot is out to the side. And then we're going to round the spine, chin drops, and we come down. And then we reach out and we draw ourselves up. So imagine you're like swimming, or maybe you're a dolphin. Drop your nose down into the water, down towards your knee, rounding and then lengthening as you come up, playing in the waves. One more time, let's go down. Reach away from the hips, the thighs, and then draw yourself up. Take a moment and pause. Just enjoy the sensations. And from here, we'll take our right knee and we'll walk it back in. Come back into your sitting Tadasana. In fact, let's take our hands out to the side. Palms will face forward. Just notice how you feel on the right side of your body and the left. We'll move the left leg over to the left side. So we're creating an L with our legs. Sit forward on your chair so you're nice and stable. And then the left hand can go to the left outer edge of the foot, and the right hand can come to the inside of the left leg. We'll twist the torso over towards the left, and we're going to come into that dolphin movement again. So we'll inhale, and we'll draw ourselves forward. We're coming over the leg, lengthening the spine, tuck the chin, and then round the thoracic spine, the whole spine, and draw yourself up. Inhale as we dive into the water. Exhale as we round back. Pop our heads up. Come back up into a long spine. Inhale, lead. Guide the body. Take the breath with you. And then just gently round up. Finding the length in your own body. And then just pause here. Settle. Feel strong. And we're moving the spine in one of the ways it likes to go. From here, we're going to reverse it. So we're going to round the chin will tuck, round down, look into your belly button, and reach the head forward like you're on a boogie board and come back up. Maybe you're a whale now instead of a dolphin. Spouting up. We round down, breathing into the back of the body, letting the breath flow. Welcoming it with every inhale. And then draw yourself up, open up your chest, open up your heart. One more time, come on down in that rounding. Draw yourself forward, nice long spine, slow, opening. A little bit of heat, and then come to stillness as you face the left leg. Take a moment here. Chin is parallel to the floor and your face is soft. And we'll walk that left leg back in. We'll come to center. Pause. Come into your Tadasana, mountain pose. So the hands will reach away from the torso and they'll reach down towards the ground. Shoulders are broad. Nice long spine. Pause here. Now we're going to be apple picking. So we've opened up the body. Let's put the lower body and the upper body together. So we'll take the right arm up and we'll reach up. We'll draw an apple. And then let's go ahead and bring it down and put it onto the left side. We'll put it in a basket. We'll reach up with the right hand. Exhale, bring it down and put it into your basket. Reach up. Exhale, reach down. Stretch yourself. One more time. Reach up, lengthen, look up. And then exhale, draw it down. Bring yourself back to center. Find that Tadasana, mountain pose. Hands reach down, spine is long. Allow yourself to settle. So we're crisscrossing the body now, opening up the back of the body. Inhale, left hand's gonna reach. You can look up if you'd like. Exhale, we'll bring it down and put it into our basket on the right. Maybe we'll have pairs this time. Inhale, feel the ribcage open. And then exhale, drop it into your basket. Round that spine. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, put it in with care. One more time. Reach up and let it be any fruit that you want. And then exhale, come on down. Draw yourself back up, yogis, and just sit for a moment. Bring your hands to reach out and down. Feel the energy in your torso. Let's continue to put it all together, and we're going to do a little bit of a stirring motion. So let's take our feet wide. Toes will point away before we get into the hips. And then let's take our hands back into prayer. Reverence for the upper body, because that's really what we've been working with, a little bit of the lower body. Nice long spine. Inhale, interlace your fingers. Exhale, push your fingers out towards the front. Keep those capes on the back of your body, and now we're going to stir some stuff up. So inhale, draw yourself forward, and then bring it around the right, and then come on back on the exhale and come around to the left. So we're just stirring things up in the upper body, moving the spine in yet another direction. Waking it up. So sometimes when we think that we're hurting something, it's actually just because it's been stiff. So if you feel some sensations that are uncomfortable, explore. Is it hurting, or does it just need a little bit of breath and a little bit of movement? Then come to the front, reach forward, and let's take it the other way. Go to the left, circle around, come back as far as it's comfortable. Hands are level with the shoulders and their face is soft. For any of you belly dancers, this is probably a very common movement for you. If you haven't done belly dancing, maybe we'll talk to the Senior Center about introducing it. But for those of us who are just stirring the stuff up that's been stuck in our body and our spine and our neck and our heads, this is just kind of a fun way to get into the torso. And come back to center, bring your hands back together in reverence. Prayer. Pause. Feel. What's going on in your body? What do you feel like? Lower your hands down. Let's get our legs back together. I'm going to move forward a little bit because I have short legs. You may too. So find a comfortable place, nice long spine. Let's bring the right knee up towards the chest. Squeeze it on in. And then let's make some circles in that hip. So we're just going to take that right knee. You might want to use both hands. You might want to use one. Just try to keep as much balance. And lubricating the hip joint. Oops, I waved. So y'all, I really miss you, and when I see people, I'm very happy. So that's what just happened for you. So take your circles the other way, yogis. Imagine your foot waving at you. The hip joint gets really, really stiff, particularly if we sit, and our psoas gets shorter a lot. So we really don't want to be shy about doing this. Then come ahead and lower it down. Pause, come into your mountain. Palms face forward. Shoulders are back on the back of the body. Neck is long. Crown of the head is reaching up. Just feel the right side of your sits bone. How do you feel? Grounded? Centered? Let's take the left leg, draw it up. Both hands can come to the knee, or you can just work with one and we'll make those circles. Maybe they're big, maybe they're small. Whatever your body's asking for, listen to it. Just keep moving it. So I met a man the other day who was 103. He still rides his bike. Take it the other way. He swears it's movement that's kept him going. So move your bodies. And for those of you I get to see periodically, I see you are moving because you're usually walking your dogs or outside. Come to stillness and lower that left leg down. Feel your hip socket on that side. Then go ahead and come back to mountain. Let's introduce some more movement. So we'll inhale, bring our hands up overhead, look up. Exhale, sweep your arms out and around. Inhale, bring it up. We're calling in the sun. Hands come together. Exhale, sweep it out. Syncing the breath and the movement. One more time. Inhale, come up. This time, bring your hands together, prayer, and then bring it down through the center. Finding your center, finding balance. Pause here for a moment, close your eyes, and just feel the body. We're gonna get into the ankles next and the feet. So lower your hands down. Let's turn the right foot under and just stretch out the top of the foot. Breathe into this. I wanna stay here for a moment because oftentimes we're like, I don't really like doing this. So we wanna stay there. Let those muscles relax. And then we'll go ahead and lower the right foot down. And feel your foot. Let's take the left and curl it under. Let the weight of the leg open it up. Think how often we don't stretch this area. Maybe you feel some energy in the hips. Just listen. And let's lower that left leg down. Take a moment here. Let's roll onto the outer edge of the foot and then roll in. We're going to get into the knees a little bit here, the joints. Inhaling as we open up, exhaling as we come in together. Inhaling and opening. You can feel that in the hips, you can feel that in the ankles, and the knees. And come back to stillness and pause. Let's push into our heels, lift our toes. And then let's roll down and lift our heels and push into our toes. For those of you who wore a lot of high heels, that might be feel comfortable. Push into your heels one more time. Then roll the foot and come into the tippy toes. And then pause. Take a moment. We're almost all warmed up. Let's take our hands and let's place the palms so that they face forward. We're just going to take like we have a platter. Nice shoulder extension here. We're going to open up the arms. Exhale, bring them back together again. Inhale, open up. Different movement in the front of the body, right? Open them up. Exhale, bring them back together again. Now let's bring them out to the side. Turn the palms to face the forward. Just take a moment here. You're a W. What would you be? You're a win. So when you're ready, we're going to win by opening up our elbows just a little bit. Exhale, draw them back down. Just as we were playing with the spine, we're playing with the shoulders. Simple movements, and yet they really break up the fascia in the back of the body, connective tissue. Not to mention they point at our waist. I need to remind myself to grow one. Reach it away, and then pause. Now let's tilt our palms back a little bit. So we're holding something. Just feel that stretch in your forearm. What does that energy do to your jaw, to your face? Breathe into it, reach the fingers away. My left hand likes to crunch up a little bit more than my right, so check in. Breathe. Then lower your hands down and come back into Tadasana. awakening the arms and the hands. For anybody who might have carpal tunnel syndrome, let's do a little bit of fun. Inhale. You might not think it's fun. Reach the hands away. Palms face up. We're going to take the right hand and we're going to turn the palm down. And we're going to take the head and just swivel it over towards the right. Look over those right fingertips. Don't look at the hand. Look over it. And then stretch the left arm further away, the right arm further away. Breathe into your left side. Breathe into your heart. Then let's turn the right palm to face up. Inhale, bringing our head back to center, receiving that opening. Allowing yourself to feel it. And then if you're a little tired, lower your hands down. But if you're up for it, let's go ahead and turn the left hand down and look over. Look above the hand. We're going beyond where we thought we could. Stretch that right arm further away. Feel the stretch in the fingers. We want everything open and loose. Breathe. Feel the shoulder blades on the back of the body, the length of the torso. Find that Durga breath, belly, ribs, and chest. Crown of the head is reaching up. And then gently exhale, bring your head back to center. Let's turn both palms down now. Lower your hands down on an exhale. Turn your palms to face forward and just allow yourself to sit with what you're feeling. Don't push it away, just enjoy, recognize, feel it. Let's bring our hands to our knees. And we'll take our left hand, reach it up, lengthen away, come out of the hip. And then let's just take our body over towards the right side body stretch. Keep grounded on that left hip and the right hip. Heels are on the ground. And then from here, let's go ahead and take our right hand and bring it over to our left outer edge of the leg. See if you can stretch a little bit more as you reach the left arm up. Maybe you look down at the floor. Nice stretch for the neck. Perhaps you want to experiment with bringing yourself and looking up. Just make sure you bring that left shoulder on the back of the body. Others might just like to let their head hang. Feel the stretch. Inhale, let's bring the left hand up. Bring the right hand back to the right thigh, or right knee rather, and then lower that arm down. Pause here for a moment, come back into your mountain pose and just feel the body. Let it relax. We'll come to the other side. So we were just experimenting with different movements. So the left hand's gonna come to the left knee. It's light, relaxed. Right hand's gonna reach up and away. And then we'll bring ourselves over towards the left, opening up those intercostal muscles between the ribs. So we come into allergy season and fall. You want to breathe deeply. You can look down. You decide what works. You can look up. You can just hang. Kind of like life right now, huh? You can look forward, you can look back, or you can just be in the present. When you're ready, we'll draw ourselves up for a second, and then we'll bring the left hand over to the right knee. We'll come over again. See if you go a little deeper this time. Left shoulder's relaxed. Right shoulder's drawing back. We're breathing deeply, fully. Stretch that right hand away a little bit more. Draw the right shoulder blade back. Inhale, bring yourself back up. Both hands come up. Stretch, lengthen, grow. Now you're walking into an orchard and it has chocolate, not apples. Pick. Take it all, whatever you want. Maybe it has money, I don't know, whatever you need. Maybe it has more peace. Pick. And then swing your arms down and let it all go. And just feel the upper body come into your Tadasana. Pause here. From here, let's take our hands to our knees, walk our feet a little bit wider. Still working with the upper body. So we're going to work with the back of the rib cage. So we'll inhale as we come forward with the chest. Bend your elbows and then turn your left shoulder towards the right knee. Feel that stretch from the left shoulder down to the left hip. Maybe you look back over the right shoulder, if it's comfortable. Breathe. Feel the heels in the ground and see if you can isometrically draw the toes away from the heels. Let them get longer. They get crunched up in shoes. Inhale, bring yourself back to center. Square the shoulders. Face is nice and long, neck is long. Take a moment here and settle. Then we'll switch over to the left side, bringing that left shoulder towards the right shoulder towards the left knee. I don't have you all to help me remember right and left, so I'm going to get it wrong every now and then. And then if you'd like, look over the left shoulder for an extra twist. Breathe into the twists and turns of life. Don't hold your breath. And then once again, see if you can reach the toes away from the rest of the foot and feel the cups of your heels. The inner part, the outer part of the heel, the back and the front. Keep breathing. Inhale, bring yourself back to center. Take a moment here. And then let's walk ourselves back so the shoulders are over the hips. Bring your legs in together. Back to center. Lower your hands down. Pause here. Reach the crown of your head up. Let's inhale, bring our hands up and reach up and away. Lengthen, 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 lengthen. And then exhale, bring the hands down through your center. Come back. Now we're going to introduce a twist. Inhale, lower your hands down into Tadasana. Exhale, bring yourself up and look up if it's available and doesn't hurt your neck. And then twist to the right. Hand can come behind the chair. Left hand can come to the right knee. Twist to the right. Bring that right arm back and then bring it over. We're getting really funky now, kids. Turn over and come back into that twist where you're crisscrossed. Lower body's balanced, upper body is twisted. Reach that right arm away. Drop the left shoulder. Inhale, bring your right arm up, lengthen. Exhale, bring the left arm up, look up. Lower the hands down on an exhale. Spread your wings. Take a moment here and come back into Tadasana. So now we'll inhale, hands come up. We can look up if we'd like. We'll exhale, twist to the left. Twist from the waist. Left hand can come to the back of the chair. Right hand can come to the outside of the left leg. Breathe. Feel the curves of your spine. And then let's take that left hand, reach it up. And then guess what? We're going to draw ourselves over that right shoulder. Different stretch. More into the upper back. That's where the majority of our breathing takes place. Knees are parallel to one another. Heels are on the ground. Try not to splay open your legs. Stretch. Breathe. And then when you're ready, we'll inhale with that left arm, lengthening. Right arm's going to draw up. Both hands come up overhead. Let's crisscross our wrists. Those aren't ankles, are they? Crisscross. Bring the palms together. Lengthen, and then bring your head through your arms if you can. If it's not available, that's fine. Just keep it here. We're going to go ahead and bring our hands down to our heart center or over our head, and then we'll bring them up. One more experience with the rib cage. Feel how it goes. And when you exhale, take it as low as you can. You may come further. Inhale, come up. Now let's switch. Opposite wrist is in front, the other one's in back. We'll inhale, lengthen, grow out of your hips, your flowers, your blooming, your blossoming. And then go ahead and draw those wrists down to where they're comfortable. Draw them up. A little accordion. Get a little bit into the triceps here. Again, it's really good for the diaphragm. Come on down. Then inhale, bring them up. Undo your fingers and let them rain open. Sweep them around. In fact, let's play a little bit of piano. This is kind of boring to do without you all. I will miss you big time. But so your feet are firmly on the ground. We're going to take our piano hands. So let's start off with a very strong noise. Dun, 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 dun. You're very angry. Very, very angry. Very, very angry. Play. Let the hands happen. If you have arthritis, this is really good for you. Now play something sweet. Something beautiful. Something that makes you happy. Find a smile. Just play. Move the torso. Now play something playful. It makes you happy. Like a kid playing. Just move it. Now come back and bring them out together. Out together. There you go. You're an orchestra. Da, da, da! Just have a little bit of fun with yourself. And if your family thinks you're crazy, tell them it's their fault. Then open your arms up and come on down. Pause here. How was your music? What are you hearing? Let's take a little bit more work with our legs. Bring our right leg up. Hold it up. Lower it down. Left leg up. Use your core. Lower it down. Guess what? We're going to march. Up, down, up, down. Keep going. Breathe. Don't hold your tongue. Keep marching. Now you're mad. Remember when we were playing angry music? March, march, march. See if you can make some noise. Bang into those heels. Wake up the feet. Now delicately. Like a little deer. Some of you might not like deer because you think they eat your plants. I like them. Now pause. Feel that energy in your hips and your legs. Let's take our hands back to our knees. Make some circles with the torso, just as we did in the beginning. But this time we're on the wind down. Woke up every part of our body. Breathe into all of it. Then take it the other way. Because we're flexible, right? We're yogis. You can roll with the twists and the turns, the curves, the curve balls. March to a different drum. I don't know how many more most cliches I can come up with, but I'll try. It's a little goofy working to no audience, guys. I gotta let you know. Come to stillness and pause. Take a moment here. And just allow yourself to feel what you feel. Let's do one more thing for the spine. Let's go ahead and bow our head. Release any tension we might have created. And let's just take our nose to the right and to the left. Just sweeping. And then come back to stillness. Take your left hand to the right knee. Walk yourself over to the side. Look over that right shoulder as you bring the chin up level with the floor. Feel that sensation on the left side of the neck and the throat. Enjoy the twist as we reset our spine, our central nervous system. And then we'll come back to center. Once again, we'll drop the chin, looking inward to our own heart. We've played a little bit today. We've been a little serious. We have definitely moved. Now let's move ourselves over. Right hand comes to the outer edge of the left leg. Left hand can come to the back of your chair. We'll twist to the side. Look deeper into your heart. Breathe into the left hip, left shoulder. Inhale, lift your head gently and look over the left side. Imagine you're seeing someone you love dearly, or a pet, or a blooming flower. Find a smile. Bring yourself back to center. Pause here. Inhale, hands are going to come up. Lengthen the body. Exhale, let's open our arms and elbows out. Let's bring our hands out to the side. I changed my plan. Come into goddess pose. Elbows are wide, hands are open. And then just turn your palms back a little bit like we're holding those platters again, and stretch through the forearms. Just in case anything got stuck there. Keep reaching the elbows away. Drop your shoulders, breathe. And then let's bring our hands back together again in front of us. If your forearms match, great. If they don't, bring them on down. Hand to heart center. And take a moment. Close your eyes. And just be very, very grateful for your body. May it helps us move through this world. Helps us process emotions and sensations. Helps us connect to one another, whether we touch one another, we walk towards one another, we hug each other. We'll get back to that. Until then, yogis, namaste.